Hello, this is sugeypopplanet and welcome to another episode of the IsoCraft server. It is episode 22 and we are here in the gold farm area, and I've done some work. I've basically enclosed this off with blackstone walls and things so people can't get in, because we're basically gonna turn this into a new business of money making, diamond making, profit maker machine. Basically, this whole thing is basically money land for me, and we basically want people to pay if they want to enter this area. So if they want to use the farm, they've got to pay, and you can't climb over this. You've got to come through the door, and we're going to have some signs basically saying that you got to pay and if you want to use these farms. And I'm thinking of having different membership levels where you can use the farm and like use the other farm. So I think first things first, we need to put some signs down, basically explaining how this thing works. And I'm sure you guys as well, the viewer, are confused about how this thing works. So when I put down the signs, I'll explain how everything works. And you also may be wondering, it looks a bit boring, it's just a big fence. Yeah, it is boring. I just want to open this gold farm up super quickly. So later on in the episode, I'll upgrade this and turn it into a little building. But it's nothing special because this is going to be a big project. I might enclose this whole thing in a big tower of some sorts. So I might just leave it as it is, or maybe upgrade it a bit. But this is just phase 1 of the gold farm area. It's going to look much nicer. But for now, I just want to open up the gold farm to people, and we need to explain how this thing works. So you may be wondering what I'm doing here in a creative world. Now, this is the creative world with the same IsoCraft seed. So this is literally an exact replica, minus all the buildings, of the IsoCraft server. And I am here in the Nether, in creative, to basically illustrate and recreate something. It was a super sad event. Basically what happened was, I decided to go to the Nether Fortress, and I was like, let's land over here. Oh look, there are some wither skeletons. I'm gonna kill you because I want to get a beacon. Okay, I start punching them, and then I accidentally punch a zombie piglin. Now, normally it would be fine. However, I was spending the last few hours out of camera flooding the entire area with lava to basically mob-proof this entire surrounding land, because my gold farm was directly up there, and I wanted to improve the rates. So, normally there'd be like 1 or 2 piglins. In this case, we had like 100. There were loads, okay? And I accidentally punched one. And I accidentally punched one, and I literally died within a few seconds. That's what happened. And I'm here somewhere in some random... I think I must have been doing some testing, yeah. So yeah, I died within a few seconds, and I lost everything, because this Nether Fortress was like 500 or so blocks away, 400 blocks away, and yeah, I couldn't find it because I didn't have my F3 screen. I didn't know the coords of where I died, so I didn't know where in the fortress I died. I couldn't remember. So I was flying around with the Elytra, so there's not many landmarks to look out for when you're flying around. And I just sort of landed, killed a few wither skeletons, and then hit a zombie pigman on accident, which is such a shame. And yeah, I lost all my stuff. I lost my Elytra. I lost both my Elytra actually. I had 2 Elytra. I lost the first one on some unrelated matter, but then I lost my second one, the one that I had. I lost that when I died. I lost all my netherite stuff when I died. I lost everything. And it's moments like this when you feel like you just want to give up. And yeah, I sort of did something that I could never recover from. Hey dogs, just in case I end up, you know, dying and leaving this place, could you please sign this will? Yeah, I signed it myself, but I need you to sign it, Rex, because I intend to give all the stuff to you. Thanks for signing. Right, and Jelly. Hey Jelly, could you please sign this document as a legal witness of this to make sure it's official that all my stuff, when I die, goes to Rex. Thanks a lot for signing. Okay, so looks like we've got all the legal stuff sorted. Now I can just, you know, go outside and commit dead, and then hopefully I'll be free of this wretched world and I can live in peace. And also all my stuff is safely secured in my heir. The heir to SugeyCorp Industries and all the riches that I own. I think Rex deserves it. He did absolutely nothing to deserve this wealth, but you know, he's my dog, so I think he's the logical person. The only person that I could give my stuff to. Alright, I think I need to say goodbye, and then I'll depart this server for good. So I have risen from the dead. I am now a force ghost, guys. I've decided to come back to the IsoCraft server because I know I can't just end the series like that just because I rage quit. So yeah, I'm back. And I did commit dead, but I'm back as a force ghost because I can. So I did lose everything, and it's literally put a spanner in the works. I was going to finish off that bartering farm and finish off Goldtopia, but I just don't have time to finish off the whole place. I lost everything, lost all my stuff. That's going to take a while to get back. I do have lots of diamonds, so I mean, I do have lots of diamonds, but I don't have much time. That's the biggest thing. You can't really make up lost time. So I'll try and see if I can buy stuff, you know, pay someone to get me all the armor, for example. And yeah, I've literally lost everything, which is super sad. In my will, if you don't know what a will is, it's basically a document that outlines where your stuff goes to when you die. And it's all going to go to Rex, my dog. I need to find a way to get Rex to give it back, so please could you, like, give the stuff back? Thanks. This is the bartering farm, which I started before I died. As I said earlier in the episode, I was going to write this book with all the instructions. So if we just take it, this is Goldtopia, a SugeyCorp company. Well, technically it's not mine anymore. I gave it to my dog Rex after I died. And yeah, I committed dead. So technically this is all Rex's now. So I still need to try and get my dog to transfer the ownership back to me somehow. Maybe we have to go to court or something, get it done, like, legally. So yeah, anyway, This is the instruction booklet. This is just an intro, and then this goes through all the different tiers of membership. So there's the lowest tier, that's the price, that's what you get. If you want to pause the video to read it, you can. So this is the iron level membership. You get a bit more, and it's a bit more expensive. And here's the big bucks here, 64 diamonds, and you get everything. Some instructions, and instructions on how to use the farm right here. And some disclaimers. So yeah, you've got 3 different tiers of membership. Each gets you access to the farm. If you get the most expensive one, you can use the full farm and get the gold and all that. If you don't get the full membership, you maybe get iron tier. You can only get like partial use of the farm. So you could AFK at the farm, for example, but you won't get the gold. You can only get levels, for example. So that's the bartering farm down there, which we completed in the last episode. I did do some changes. I went for a different design. In the last episode I followed Logical Geek Boy's design, but it wasn't working very well. But anyways, here's the gold farm. So only gold tier members can access the gold. So golden nuggets end up here. But everyone else can access the rotten flesh and the swords. So that's what the others can access. But the main reason why you would come here is for the XP. So yeah, most people would come here for the XP. This is for everyone. So this is mainly an XP farm, which they can access. If they want the gold, you need to pay for the gold membership. So yeah, that's literally just what each membership tier gets you. The gold AFK spot is up there if they want the full efficiency. And as I said, yeah, so you can buy your membership, get access to the farms, and over here we've got the payment chest, and someone's already bought a gold tier membership. So yeah, this is the Goldtopia district with all the different tiers of membership and all the different things that you can access. And I did mention briefly that I did change the bartering farm design. So now, before we had this weird pressure plate thing, which didn't work at all. So I just added a hopper clock to automate the release of new items from the droppers, instead of the weird pressure plate thing from the last design. And we get pretty good stuff. We've got leather, obsidian, books, gold. Oh no, the gold's leftovers, never mind. Potions and stuff. It's really useful. So if we just demonstrate how this thing works, it's pretty similar. We have this thing, the hopper clock. Let me close that so it fully drains. And yeah, instead of the pressure plate thing and all the buttons, we just have this simple hopper clock. And that releases all the items. So yeah, I was gonna do more, like get lots of blackstone, make this thing look nice. But I died, and I rage quit for a few days. And I basically left the server. I even left the Discord server. So I just left the server, but I decided to come back because I didn't want to end the series. Like, I can't end the series just like that. So yeah, I'm back as a Force Ghost, and I think I need to speak to Rex. Rex, my dog, because I gave him in my will. He's inherited all my stuff, and I need to get my stuff back. Which is, yeah, I need to get my stuff back. And I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I think I just need to get Rex to give my stuff back, I guess. So, where's Rex? That's Jelly the Hut. There's Rex. Hey, Rex. Could we have a private chat? Could we, like, yeah, let me just move you. Go away, chicken. Right. Hey Rex, so you know how I gave you all my stuff when I died? Yes. Could I have it back? What do you mean I can't have it back? You want my stuff. Oh, come on, that's just... Okay, you should be grateful, okay? I gave you all my stuff. I expect at least to have it back. Can I please just have my stuff back? Right. Are you kidding me? We have to what? Fine. I'll build you the big evil lair in the nether. That will take some time though. But can we at least agree that I can use your stuff and take your stuff, even though you technically own it? Yeah? So can we at least agree that I can, like, use and take the stuff? Great, okay, I think we've made a deal. So you technically own the stuff, but okay, I'm allowed to use it. Okay, that's great. And when I do build you the big evil castle, then you're gonna give it to me. Is that the deal? Great. Okay, looks like we've got a deal, but that means I have to build him a big castle, and it's gonna take ages. Well, at least I can use the stuff, and he's agreed to let me, like, take stuff when I need it. It's just that I don't technically own it. Yes. Okay, I can live with that. Yeah, it's a bit weird not owning anything. Okay, I just bought loads of stuff. I managed to save so much time after my death because I managed to buy all these emeralds, an elytra, this max enchanted diamond armor, and a few netherite ingots from Jammy. Now, he has saved me so much time. I was, like, completely demotivated to try and get this stuff back. That's why I left the server for a few days in the first place. And that's why I'm a Force Ghost now, because I died. But yeah, I managed to get loads of stuff back. And I did have to spend like 2 stacks of diamonds, something like that. But this purchase has saved me so much time. And speaking about purchases, this shulker box shop here is completely sold out. I mean, apart from the ender chests that I'm selling, look at all these diamonds. So we need to stock this up with how many diamonds did we make? 40 diamonds. So as I sit here AFKing at my gold farm, I'm just gonna talk about some new content coming up. Now, I know this episode was a bit of a higgledy-piggledy mess when I died, and I sort of changed plans a bit. I didn't get to work on the bartering farm, and I just sort of killed myself and then had a funeral, then came back as a Force Ghost. I know it's a bit chaotic. But yeah, that's literally all I got time for in today's episode. I would have done so much more, but dying and then leaving the server just took up most of the week, so I couldn't record much else. But hopefully you enjoyed that episode. What I do have coming up very soon, in the next coming weeks, is a new podcast, which is going to be super amazing, titled Geek Mythology, so definitely check that out when it comes out. It's going to be available on the YouTube channel, and if I can, I'm going to try and upload it onto Spotify, SoundCloud, iTunes, and all the other podcasting sites. So keep an eye on that. Make sure you're subscribed, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it for today's episode. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.
Some all over the world. Well, hyperspace travel took far longer than it should have, but I'm finally here in this, whatever they call this place. I found it. Key to my success. The Grand Admiral's passing. The unfortunate passing of the Grand Admiral, that is. With all of his materials, maybe I can finally rule this empire. Overthrow my master and take his place. Rule this whole universe. Oh god, I need to get you. Now, this high-tech portable speeder, I'll take you away. This is very high-tech, very speedy. Rexy, what type of music do you like? Don't you dare bite my tail! Ah, that's my tail! You mutt! We might be related in some cases, but you're still lower life than me. I could just whip out my saber and just get rid of you now, but I need your information. That's much better. Off we go back to the. Oh god, that's an explosive creeper. Ah god. Now we go off to my base of operations. Then I'll start talking about that dog. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be mean to you, Rex, but this is what must be done for entertainment.